Hey guys, welcome to the live. Today I'm really tired, to be honest. I ate, I think, three bananas, one apple, a bunch of water, just pull up. I'm very tired, very tired. Um, Looking good on the arms, but yeah, headaches too. I think like every time I go on skating, because I'm so focused on like everything that I did, I had to redo it, and then me being me is like once is not enough. I have to do like two times, three times, and like was one thing that is that climb and then climb again that I kept failing. For the third time, I wasn't even recording no more, but I kept doing. Then I got super tired. On bodyboards, like I recorded, but I didn't have space, so I didn't even post it because I didn't want that meat. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very tired, but I'm gonna put some work anyway. I'm hot immediately just coming here, knowing what we're gonna do. The weather too is not too bad, bro. My arms looking good, man. That's what matters. Okay, let's go. Pull up with pants, like gym pants, jacket, but like it's way too hot. My feet is better though. Ah, I don't even know if I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't know if I have sand or not. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? I feel tired, bro. I don't even know if it's from the training or it's like I think it was too much skating though. Do a backflip. I don't know how to do it yet, to be honest. When it comes to tricks of like jumping, I'm not like I don't know what to do yet. For now, I only know to drop, go on ramps, climb ramps, slide like a wave on the concrete. Let's see. I'll be learning new things every day though. I'll be always trying. But yeah, the jumps is been my biggest difficulty for real. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Stair jumps, I don't know how to do that yet. One day for sure. 20 pull-ups. I think the maximum that I did was 19. So in a row, 20 pull-ups, not really. I'm not sure, but I think it was 19. The maximum that I did. That hurts. Whew. Definitely tired. I ate before coming just fruits with it's the most rapid digestive food, but just from the dips I was already feeling hungry immediately. Let's see, tomorrow is not my rest day. No, bro. I don't be doing that corny shit. Fanboys can get the fuck out of here. This is not a fanboy channel. I want supporters. Real men. And women, I appreciate my women too. I know less, at least 1/4 of my viewers is the ladies. I appreciate it. I feel like starting to rain. Then I have a massive pump, but like I'm heavy. I don't think I'm gonna skate much today. I wanna do it like one super high ramp, but let's see if I even get guts to it, because me personally, I have to like do a lot of skating, gain velocity, gain height, gain adrenaline, and then I feel comfortable to try new things that can bust my ass. And I bought the protection. The only thing missing is my helmet, but I also want to buy a suit for my bodyboard and the duck things to go faster. So I do step by step. I should do everything because I'm going to spend anyway, but whatever. Can you do your favorite dance move? I don't even know what's my favorite, to be honest. Sometimes I be hearing music and I feel that vibe, but what's my favorite? I don't know. I feel like dance is just freedom. You just do whatever you want to. For me, muscle ups, my gloves, this is runner gloves. I feel like it's the best because it's easier to slide on the bar. I'm definitely way more tired today than the days before. Oh, there's surfers there. Bro, bodyboarding is so cool. Yesterday, I think was pretty cold. I don't remember yesterday or the day before, because one day was like pretty cold and I'm like, damn, that's why I need a suit. But one step at a time, you know what I mean? But yeah, I want the suit, I want the duck whatever whatever the name, so I can go far and feel comfortable coming back. You know what I mean? Let's see. Can you do your favorite prayer for God? I'm Christian, so in the Bible says we should pray alone, not to be shown. But my favorite is what Jesus told us to pray. Our Father, you know, is what I pray every day in the morning and night. Always the same. He said there was more than enough and you don't need to pray for nothing else apart from that. So that's what I pray. Hey, what's up, James? I'm doing good. How you doing, man? That was beautiful. I appreciate it. It's hot in here, bro. Should have bought these all along. You never know. The weather seems like it's haze and all that. You think it's gonna be cold? Nah. But I appreciate this weather though, even though it's not sun. It's hot. I always be thinking like I should bring my bodyboard immediately. So I just go. But I've been doing that later in the afternoon to give me some rest in between the calisthenics and the skating. But I'm looking massive. I don't even know. Like I get astonished by my growth. You doing good? Yeah. I saw you where? In the skater park? Where do you see me? Oh, you see my videos? Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I never know, it's like I have people supporting my videos, but some blow up, just like the lives to hundreds or more views. Others don't, so I'll be like, I don't know. But yeah, you just have to keep pushing, right? That's it. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Every day, trying to get better. Come on, bro. You have to build. Just yesterday, the lady's super hot, super attractive, and she was looking at me while I was bodyboarding, and I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when you build a body. The ones that you never imagined, they will be interested in you, look at you like you're the star of the show. And you became everything that you put your mind to, and you put the effort on, you got it. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself always. Believe in God, believe in yourself. You're gonna be successful. Keep hustling. Whatever it is your dream, keep hustling. Keep fighting, man. People don't believe you because they don't believe in themselves. You believe in yourself, you're gonna make it. Keep pushing. Big gains. Big results out here. Day after day. For years. They try to put me down, but they go down. I go up. I don't know the down direction unless I'm skating, man. That's their hype. Just to get up. I'll be tired today, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not every day you wake up with energy. Keep going though. Another hater. Hey man, I'm gonna say this. First I'm gonna block you. For life, you can never say nothing here again. But then people's like, oh, you crazy. When you are a sheep and you want to follow the crowd with they doing nothing that is good for their life, there's nothing that is making them progress in life, you're just going to become dead. If you want to be better, if you want to look like somebody, get the results of somebody, have the life of somebody, you need to follow his footsteps or her footsteps. If you follow the crowd, you become one of the crowd. You become a random. But if you follow those who you admire, you become those who you admire. So that's it, never follow the crowd, man. And for every hater that pulls up in here, always know you're gonna get reported and blocked for life. Can never comment no more, never say nothing. You're not welcome. Haters, minions are not welcome. Not in the internet or in social media, not even in real life. A lot of people try to hang out and it's like, I see far away, you on that minion shit. Don't pull up on me, man. Don't look at me. Don't even look at me. You want that minion shit? Go to the Smurf village. Out here is only titans and giants. Only for those who want it. There's a spider here, man. You on my spot, bro. Telling you it's hot in here. Whew. I definitely go bodyboard. Even though it's no sun, when you feel the hype of catching the waves on your board and you go all the way until the sands, I don't know if, to be honest, I don't even know if I enjoy more now skating our bodyboard. I feel like it's different things, and that's why you should try different things, because I'll never know if I hadn't tried. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I feel like they be stuck and they be like stuck in their bad habits. It's just because you need to take them out to start doing new things, bro. Start adventuring more. Not in an unsafe way, but in a safe way where there's growth to it. Bro, another hater? Damn, bro. They don't learn nothing. I literally said what the consequences are. Still pull up on that bullshit. Blocked for life. Another one blocked for life, man. Y'all don't learn nothing. What do you gain from hating? Nothing. You still a minion. You still below what you want to be. You still way below me. So what you gain from that shit? Nothing. It's about doing. It's about conquering. It's about admiring and following the footsteps. Even today I watched my mentor when he was young, bro. And it made me happy because it made me realize he was like my size now. And it's like, it shows that if I keep going, I can get the results. Real man, real woman, admire and follow and do what the people you admire become. You know, do the same exercise, the same lifestyle. Hating brings you nothing. It's pathetic. It's some loser ass activity. Damn. For some reason my hand be hurting. I don't know why. I don't know if I fall. I'll be using protection now, but I don't know what it is, bro. My hand hurts. I'm so hot. I'll go immediately to that ocean right now. I'm telling you. I should know because pulling up, I was riding with the skates and somebody waited exactly to the moment there they will bark on me. Of course I didn't stop, of course he has to stop, but I shouldn't know. The hater vibes be happening when you game, bro. When you're successful, a lot of haters gonna pull up. This be happening since my first year out here pulling games on. We're almost on the fourth. Always gonna be haters. In life, if you're doing something that you're gonna be successful, always gonna be haters. You know why? Because the quitters are those who never started, because too afraid of doing it. People who's too afraid of putting themselves out there. People who start and quit because it's too tough, they're gonna hate on you because you're tougher. That's it. That will be on real life, that will be on the internet. Every day I catch a hater. That's why I barely look at people's eyes, because I know in each tree, one is admiring, the other is like, damn. And then the third is a hater. You know what I mean? The third is jealous. To me, there's nothing to be jealous of, because you don't put half, hey man, you don't put 1/4 of my effort. So jealousy doesn't make sense, because you ain't even starting that shit like I do. I be on that different shit. I be here for a while, man. And I keep saying, I see the kids who do it and they get gains on, you know? And I feel like, I feel good about it, because they were intelligent to like, oh, I'm gonna follow this because I admire him. So they build it just like I build. But some people are not gonna build nothing, just gonna hate, man. Peasants. You never know. You might feel tired, but you still have a lot to give. That felt good. Build a big back. When I was in school, there was a saying I like, oh, he has a hot back. And that means he had a lot of people that will fight with him. So he will guard it. But you don't need people if you have a back yourself. Because that back destroys a whole bunch, you know? That's why people pull up on groups. And they say, they do this, they do that, they left, but they keep it at distance. And once I threaten, there's nothing. Once I pull up, you wanna fight, there's nothing. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Luna. I'm good. How are you? facing these haters every day, but I'm good. I love feeling that crush. I feel like back is my favorite body to train, body part. Chest gives you a different like hype and you stand up, but back makes you feel like invincible, stronger, so strong. Feeling build right now. For real. Hey, what's up? You have to crush your body, break it, to build a new one every day. If you wanna grow, you're gonna have to put yourself into that fire. Just like when you build a blade, you have to keep hammering with that fire. The same goes to the body. You need to put it on that fire, burning these muscles, rep after rep, rep after rep. So make sure it breaks and it builds. Yeah, man, that's on fire. I brought my pants, my jacket. I don't know why. It's too hot for me. I have to learn, man. It's way too hot for me. I have to come every time with my shorts. Every time. I have to go on it. Hey, man, I know. When you train every day, or most days, you be on shape. You know what I mean? That's what's up. That's the tip. I could do more. Nah. If my body gives up when I know I couldn't do more, I'm gonna go back again, because the body might be tweaking. You should know better. They ain't quitting none. I'm gonna always go to full extent, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I have my black Vans, which is my favorite. but they were wet, and they have like a cow in the like in my feet. I don't know why. I had to buy new ones, but I'm the type of person that if I don't go to the environments, I end up not doing it. And where I skate is Quicksilver, so they don't have Vans, and I don't really like the shoes and sneakers of Quicksilver. I like the clothes, I like the pants and jackets and all that. I have clothes from it, I have t-shirts, but the shoes is not really my style, you know. I like more Vans for real. I used to have use a lot of like Air Force, Air Power, but I don't know if that really is good for the skating, so I don't want to be risky. One time I slipped and it was just water, so I imagine in the skate, I don't think it's a great thing. Hey man, I appreciate it. I love you too, bro. Jesus love you too, you know what I mean? Let's go. Let's do a triple. I'm gonna do legs, chest, and pull, and back. Let's do a triple right now. You never know. I hadn't finished. But yeah, you never know. Something starts easy. It gets really difficult after that 10-15 reps. Not 10-15 reps, like it's set. I'm sweating, bro. I feel like I should have bought my board and go bodyboard, and then I will skate later. How many pull-ups? I don't really count, bro. I don't count nothing. Every day that I pull up here, I just train always. Pulls, pushes, and squats or lunges, muscle ups, all that stuff. And I just give my all, always to failure, maximum sets that I can, only leave when I feel that I can keep going. That's why I have the result that I have, because every day I give my all. There's no timer, there's no sets, there's no reps, always to the failure, only leave when I'm done. Which is better, bodybuilding or calisthenics? To be honest, I did both, and I don't think there's one that is better than the other. I think you should do what you enjoy more. If you enjoy more grabbing a weight and pushing or pulling and putting more weight to it and pushing or pulling, and you feel your best after it, and you feel like you feel good, you feel amazing after that, do that. If you go to calisthenics and you do the maximum reps and you have a huge pump, you bust it and you feel like a warrior and you feel amazing on that, do that. Me personally, I'm more now, because I usually do either one or the other, and I've been now in calisthenics longer, so I'm getting more inclined to go back. But the reason why I stopped is because when I did bodybuilding and lifting weights and machines, my body was too heavy, and the rest of the day I didn't want to go down the stairs, I didn't want to go here, go there. So I realized that my life was too sedentary because of lifting too heavy. When in calisthenics, I do calisthenics, I feel hot, I feel good. Then I go skating, I go bodyboarding, I go one place to the other, and I'm good. Not to say that both don't massacre your body, it will, especially if you are going more days and days on a row. It starts getting tougher and tougher. But to me, calisthenics is more maintainable for my lifestyle of more movements, you know. That's why I like incorporating that cardio in a sport that you enjoy. To me, skating, I feel hype, and bodyboarding now. I enjoy calisthenics, but I can't do pull-ups. So I'm gonna teach you what exercise you should do. Yeah. So this is what you should do, bro, if you can't do the pull-ups yet. Because you have your foot on the ground, right? And you just have to push right here. And it's gonna build in the same. It's the same movement. It's just you have, just like the push-ups, is easier than the dips, right? Because in the dips is the whole body pushing. The push-ups you have your feet on the ground. Here you have your feet on the ground. So you just do this. Now, yeah. Now, if you want to start doing the pull-ups and you can't, and you don't have that, which you can find a way, you know. But do inverted. Basically, grab the bar, jump, and try your longest to keep there, you know. And once you start going down, just keep trying to stay there, you know, just like this. That way you build in the same muscles. It's just easier. So for every exercise, you have one that is easier, and everybody started. I remember when I was a kid, how I did my first pull-up was just I just grabbed the bar and kept trying to pull, even though I was an inch, you know. And then eventually I started going a little bit upper and upper through the days. So as everything you got, if you give everything you got, every day you conquer anything. Anything you want, you can conquer if you train. Even skating, bro. I used to be scared of going on the easiest ramps, and now I'm going to I'm going to almost all the ramps, going super fast. I see people who've been doing skating for years, and they're looking at me like I don't have courage to do that. So you know, everything that you put your grind every day, you become great at it. For sure, man. For sure. Hey bro, how you going? Let me do the rings. Let me not forget the shoulders. It hurts a lot on the biceps. Even though I say shoulders, it hurts a lot on the biceps, man. Where am I from? I'm from Portugal. Yeah, I'm from Portugal, man. Where I live is in a village that is like known for surfing, skating. There's a lot of competitions here for those who are really good. Even like people like really good that they do the brands. People taking photos of them. Is that excited? A lot of people live here. It's a place that is so known and became so tourist that is a mixture. It's like Portuguese, but there's a lot of like Brazilians and like all type of foreigners. They really come. Sometimes they come here from vacations, but sometimes they really come here for living because they just like it here better than their country. Yeah, I be on the park, man. Y'all know. Yeah, bro. This is the calisthenics park, and they have a kids park like next to me. But I usually always go to this park, man. I'm known for going to this park, and I like it because you've been a bunch of cars. People watch, they see something different, you know. We still have that mentality of like, oh yeah, you want to be big, you have to go to the gym, da da da. I go to no gym, I pay for no gym. I pull up on the park, free, public, and I have bigger gains than 99.9 of the gym goers. Do you do an Iron Wolf workout? I don't know what that is, bro. I have to search that shit. I don't know what it is. So I guess I don't. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate you. Fully on some Spider-Man stuff, man. I tell you, I didn't feel I had that energy to do what I'm doing right now, at all. But you never know. Now when I go skating, it might be a different story, right? Because I'm too tired. But something I learned is not giving your all because you're going to do any other thing is not the response. You should give your all, everything you're going to do, and you're going to just realize that you surpass your limits and become better, and that you have energy for everything. The more you do, the more energy you got, you know? More activity, more energy you gain. That's it. Less activity, less energy you have. That's it. Never quit on yourself before trying. Go, give your all, and show yourself that you got it. Since when? Bro, I did sports like all my life. My parents always put me doing sports. Like I was a competitive swimmer. I play soccer. I play a little bit of basketball. Already skate there when I was a teenager. And then at 16, I started working out, doing push-ups. I used to do like hundreds of push-ups with the guy who, like, his father was a army soldier, so he already had that mindset of like a bunch of push-ups, running, and we are doing just hundreds of push-ups. Then I stopped 17 and 18 for some nonsense, and then at 19 I started grabbing the weights, and I did until 22, where I injured myself on my shoulder and my back. I could barely walk, I couldn't do a push-up. 23, I started doing yoga and stretching to heal myself, and I healed myself. Then at 24 to 25, now 23, I went back to the gym after healing myself. At 24, I started doing weights at home, running, and then I turned up to running and calisthenics. At 24 to 25. At 26, I started doing box because I got into problems and I needed to like be able to fight better. And then I came back to lifting weights after the boxing, and then I ended up getting back to and then I think I went back to calisthenics. Then I went to the gym, which I have videos of me, was when I did start doing the PRs, watching the twins, wanting to do like powerlifting too. And then I left and started doing calisthenics, and ever since I did 27 and I'm 28, and I'm calisthenics right now. Yeah. So 12 years with some stops. What's up, bro? You good? Damn, bro, my shoulder's not right. But I see a lot of people say, oh, I don't work out because you work out, you get gains, and then you stop and you lose it. Learn something about life. When it comes to working out, there's never stopping. There's never quitting. If you want your body to be vital, you work out. There's never, oh, let me do this for the summer. Fuck the summer. You always train to be powerful, to be vital, to look good, to feel good. That's the purpose. It's never something to start and stop. It's something for doing for life. I'll never stop working out. I'll never stop doing activities. I look at people who do, they have problems. They have balance problems. Pains on the knees, pains on the back, pains on the shoulders, pains on the neck, bad posture, cannot lift a couple stairs, cannot go to certain places, run for like 500 meters out of breath. Bro, human beings are made for movement. We are made for movement. Our ancestors used to walk and run for kilometers, hunting and gathering. We are never made to be sedentary, never made to stop. Working out is not something you start and stop. It's something you start and you never stop. Your message got restricted, bro. I don't know what you said, not gonna lie. Yeah, you sit all day, you don't feel good. It's normal, bro. It's your body telling you like, yo, move me. We all have bad moments, and I had mine too. And I feel like that depression kicks in immediately once you start being sedentary. Once you start doing like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days without working out, that depression kicks immediately. The body wants to be moved. The body wants the serotonins, the endorphins, the dopamine. You want to be sweating, want to feel a pump, want to feel a hype, and you're just not doing. You don't want to. Your brain is not saying no, but your body is like crying inside. So never stay sedentary, guys. Even if you take a walk, it's better take a walk than do nothing, for real. But find something you like skating, going on a bike, surfing, bodyboarding, playing sports, swimming. Find something you like. We all different and we all have things that we enjoy. Find what you enjoy. Even ping pong, bro. Ping pong seems like it's nothing. You are on your foot, moving your foot for a long time, and you're using your arms. So there's no bad sport, you know what I mean? Find what you like, what you enjoy. And once you enjoy that, that day might not start the best, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna feel better. I'm gonna skate, I'm gonna feel better. I'm gonna bodyboard, I'm gonna feel better. So you find sports that makes you feel better instead of doing something you don't enjoy. A lot of people go to the gym and it's like, I don't enjoy it, right? So it's you're bound to quit. Find something you enjoy and you're gonna love it, you know? You're gonna keep going, and every day you hype to do it instead of like, oh, and I have to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I appreciate you too. Any question, let me know, bro. Because that's life. We all have bad moments too. And I just live as myself. And I say that, to me, man, working out always for the best. Always feel better. And if I stop for like days, I'm always going to feel horrible myself. It's not worth it at all. Even skating, I was like, I'm gonna start skating more. And then immediately I start feeling weak. I start feeling like not as good. I can't sleep. Why? Because I'm not doing the calisthenics. That is what crushes me and makes me feel powerful and a titan. You know, it's not only for the physical, but for the mind. Right now I feel amazing. I pull up, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel good, Right now I feel amazing, you know what I mean? I feel revitalized. That's why I tell you, the more activity you do, and I don't want to say exercise because it's really activity, movement. The more you do, the more energy you will have and you will feel. That's why people say, I end up this workout, I feel amazing, you know? Because it's that. The more you move, the more vital you are. And again, a lot of people like group classes. They go to their group classes. It's not about the weight, but it's their movement, it's their vibe that everybody doing. And they enjoy it. I did that in the past, and I enjoy it myself too. Now I do a little bit more, but whatever you like, whatever y'all like, make sure you put that on, you know what I mean? Yeah. For sure, bro. Is that what I'm saying? When I don't work out, I can't sleep, it pisses me off. Like today I sleep a whole night. Not always I sleep a whole night. But I did it and I was like, damn, yeah. It just proves that I do need to work out, skate, bodyboard, because my body calls for that and sleeps well. And when I miss out, I wake up in middle of the morning, I can't sleep. It's not good. It doesn't feel good. Do I take any supplements? I don't, bro. I don't believe in supplements. I believe it's like marketing. And I don't see how something that is not human, created by, is not from God, created by humans, bunch of chemics, can ever be the same as eating an apple or an orange or even like meat or any vegetable, right? I don't believe you can make a thing that looks like this have the same components. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, and it's just marketing, people wanting to waste your money on that bullshit. Me personally, that's how I believe it. I don't take no supplements at all. What diet I do? Bro, I don't really do diets like I had done, like fruitarian, only fruits and nuts, but now I don't do. Like, for example, I ate like 2 bananas, 1 apple. I might, like, after some bowl with granola and milk And yesterday I did that, and then I ate the pizza with some tacos. So I don't have the best diet. I refrain from eating like meat or fish. I don't like fish, but I refrain from eating meat most of the days because I don't know, I feel heavy and I don't like feeling heavy. But right now, to be honest, I eat whatever I feel like eating, whatever makes me feel good and gives me energy for that day. Yeah. I don't really believe in diets like that. I believe that when you work out super hard and you really get a great pump, whatever you eat is gonna build you, because what builds you is what you did the exercise, not what you ingest. But I might be wrong, I don't know. But yeah, I don't do right now. I ain't doing no diets. As I said yesterday, a bowl of granola, 2 bowls of granola with milk, a pizza, some tacos. Yeah, water, juice with fruits. I like a juice with fruits. And I had done diets of like fruitarian diet, 1 meal a day. But now I ain't doing nothing like that. I'm just more focusing on working out, skating, doing new tricks, challenging myself, feeling hype, bodyboarding on that waves. I prefer like living life and enjoying life than just and eating whatever I feel like, I'll enjoy this, than being like, oh, let me eat this shit that I'm gonna hate. And then I hate my life, but it's my fault because I'm eating this shit I don't wanna. Nah. So I'll be eating whatever I wanna. But I ain't not gonna say it's the most healthy. Pizza ain't healthy at all. That's why you're single? You're too small? Not really, bro. Don't be thinking like that. Because I'm single too, and like I have a lot of women who are attracted to me, but that doesn't make unnecessarily you being like able to be in a relationship or not, because you might have problems of like socialization, you might have insecurities that it refrains you from talking or saying certain things, you might like have fear of rejection, you might like have a bunch of like trust issues, right? And I think is the compounds that makes people don't have a relationship more than the body, because I see a lot of people that is not the best looking or be skinny or be fat, and they have a wife, they have a girlfriend. Sometimes you have to fix your mind, and I for sure am an example of that. I'm handsome, I look shredded, women feel very attracted to me, and I have so many problems out here that I'm not the best. It never was good in relationships. So don't be thinking like, oh, I need a body. It's not about body. It's more about like fixing your mind and liking yourself, having confidence in yourself, and feeling comfortable to cold approach and have better social skills, which I'm not the best person to teach all that, for real. I can teach some, but yeah, my veins, bro. My veins getting pumped. That's the part of being shredded. And that's another thing. We talk about diet, like usually I only eat twice a day. Today I'm gonna eat probably 3, but usually I only be eating like twice a day, because when you do a lot of sports and you're doing things that you think is fun, you're not really like thinking about eating. People, when they think about eating, is because they either doing something they don't like, or they bored, or they stressed. But when you're enjoying your life and doing things you enjoy, you'll focus on that. So the food is just on the middle turn to get some energy, or you are depleted and it's like, let me eat something, bro, because I don't feel good. But it is more for like eating to do stuff instead of like eating to feel good, because just like any bad habits, when you do that, you are limiting yourself to not do the stuff that you enjoy. And sometimes you need to go to that discomfort of doing things, of refraining from bad habits, and like not eating always for comfort, and like you're gonna start doing stuff that you find fun. And we all have that, but the problem with most people is like we know what we should be doing, we know we want to try new things, but we just don't do it. For example, bodyboarding, skating, even when I did boxing, it took me years to start, and I'm happy that I did it, but it really took me years to start, you know, and a lot of people don't, and sometimes you need to restrain from bad habits to make you completely aware of like, okay, let me do this now, let me stop coping, let me do this. For example, I used to run, right? I used to run. It was cool. I had great experience running. But now skating, I prefer way more skating than running. So sometimes you have to take layers to get to the point. Me personally, I started practicing almost 4 years ago, simmer retention. And that was the first layer of like not coping with that desires. Then I cut drinking. Then I cut smoking recently, more than 3 months. And I don't drink coffee no more. So you like have to, you know, be quitting on that stuff that is limiting you. And I'm writing a book about it. I don't know when I'm gonna have it fully like on sale, but yeah, I'm writing a book about quitting bad addictions. It's already written, but I'm taking the mistakes and all that. I use tobacco products and it affect my workout due to cardio, stomachs and stuff. Yeah, bro, it's way worse than just that. My grandpa used to smoke his whole life. His veins from the scalps clogged up. He can barely walk. He can barely move. You know, and I know other people who also had the problems. Younger, like I'm 28. I know people in their 30s or younger that have problems with like running from the veins or the lungs not good. And I used to smoke tobacco too, and I can tell you, when I did that shit, luckily I never did too much and I always let it go. But when I did that, no energy after. You lose all your energy. You feel so like lazy after that. You know, feel like no energy. All these things, all type of smokes is horrible for you, bro. Way more than people think so. Drinking, all type of bad addictions is bad for you, bro. Like the best thing is just take it off. Rip the band-aids. It's gonna, you know, you might feel a little bit like anxious or depressed, especially in the first months, but you're gonna see you're gonna grow from that. Just the other day I had done 3 months since I quit smoking, and I smoked for 5 years, right? And I was like every day. So I had a person who like he was smoking and he gave it to me, and I was like, I don't smoke no more. And being beside him, smoking didn't affect me at all. Smelling doesn't affect me at all. Why? Because I got out of that and I know how bad it is, because I'm accustomed now of being sober, so I don't have no intent. And in the same party that happened, there was free beer, free wine, free like other beverage, and I didn't touch it. Water, juice, that's it. You know what I mean? You're gonna realize that you are happier when you're sober, but you need sometimes the months to realize that. I did 3 months. No, I did 3 times with 2 months without smoking, and then it was on the 4th. Then now I did more than 3 months plus, and I quit for real. So sometimes you really need to give time without it, even if it's days or weeks, to make you realize how much better you are. Sometimes you need to rip the band-aid, cut it off, and do like the months to be aware of how bad it is and get there conscious, you know? And I was just thinking about that because I used to be the guy who was like, I used to smoke outside and be like, people annoying me, bro, like, because I'm smoking this and that, and like, you know, and yeah, and now I'm that person. Now I'm the person who's like, yo, why are you smoking the drugs on the park that is kids? Why are you doing this shit? Because you get awareness of like how bad it is, and people just cope. It's like, oh, it's good for trauma, it's good for this, it's good for... No, it's a drug, bro. You're a drug addict, and it's not good. Yeah, I quit smoking, man, more than 3 months. I got sick due to it. I used chewing tobacco and I got fewer due to it. Burn my mouth too much. Yeah, bro, that is not, it's not good, you know what I mean? If you want to heal, me personally, I say fast. Fast is shown that it heals the body through autophagy, through ketosis, to human growth hormone. What is that? Is autophagy is something that activates on your body that's gonna eat bad cells, cancer cells, and all the trash cells that you have in your body that you don't need it, you know, and take out bad bacteria and parasites. And then you have human growth hormone, which is a hormone that is basically testosterone, because it grows your muscles and burns your fat. And ketosis is something that it hypes your mental cognition and makes you more active. So for me, if you're asking for my advice, fasting is really what heals for real, and then be consuming, you know? Yeah. I feel like fruit cleanses is good too, but I feel like fasting is the best. It heals more than just physical problems, but also mental problems, and sometimes even grudges and stuff like that. You just let go. When you fast, you just let go, you know? Yeah. I've been talking so much that I still have energy, but it's like, until a point I'm just not recovering from the conversations. Plus muscle ups. Yeah, my thing is like, I want to skate too, and then bodyboard, and I'll be afraid of doing too much, and then I don't have energy to do other things that I really like, because it's too heavy, and skating starts feeling like any exercise, any activity is energy, you know. So I want to make sure I have like a balance. Let's do the last muscle ups and then squat jumps. That's it, guys. Guys, I appreciate y'all, man. Talk with me. A lot of interaction today. That was a blast. Great beginning of the day. Hope y'all enjoy too. I appreciate y'all showing support, leaving likes, watching, sharing with me, talking with me. Bye, brother, man. I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.